Hey, hey, hey. Am I a minute early? Am I a minute early? Ooh, ooh, ooh. How is everybody tonight? Let's invite some friends to watch. Let me know what's up. What's up? What's up? Where you calling in from? Oh, you're not calling. Come on, Janelle, get your stuff together. Get your stuff together. How's everybody doing? All right, I'm done inviting people. Hey, Deb. I didn't see you because I was inviting people. I don't know how to use this stuff very well. It's actually quite comical. Oh, thanks. Thanks. So, Peppermint. What's this? Ooh, hey! Ooh, I like this one too. I pressed the wrong button on Moana. We can do Moana. Oh, that's not Moana. Haha. Alright, I'm going back. Hi, Joe. Joey? Hi, Joey. Did you get my message, Joe? With that information? Oh, thanks, Deb. These are from Groupon. And a banana. Okay. So let's get started. So, hello, everybody. What up, boo? I got lip gloss on. Aren't I sexy? You should have seen, you'll have to go back and watch the beginning of it because I was accidentally putting filters on my face. I had like a beard and interesting. Anyway, so how's everybody doing? Anyway, so today we're going to talk about peppermint oil, essential oil. So as always, hey Christy, as always, what do we start with? I'm losing my train of thought. Okay. Oh, my lip gloss? Thanks. It's sparkly, I think. So the only kind of oils that you should ingest are certified therapeutic grade oils. So anything that I talk about today, thank you. My lips were super dry. Anything that I talk about today and talking about ingesting them, I'm only referring to certified therapeutic grade oils. Do not ingest oils from Amazon. Do not ingest oils that do not have certified therapeutic grade on them. They will specifically have on the bottle supplement facts if you can ingest them. I repeat, do not ingest oils from Amazon or anything that does not say certified therapeutic grade on them. I just want to put that out there. I also want to put out there that I'm not making any medical claims, but all this information is for your personal use and to help alleviate symptoms of some other things, but it's not meant to cure or medically diagnose anything. Just know that. So, on that, if you're watching the replay, let me know where you're calling in from. Why do I keep saying that? I'm so dumb. Let me know that you're watching the replay. Okay, peppermint. So, first things first. Peppermint is really good for what I thought, the only thing I knew that it was good for was for breathing. So, it's really good for anything in your upper respiratory area. It's really good to alleviate symptoms of like asthma, bronchitis, like allergies, sinuses, rhinitis, like that stuff. So it's really good for anything breathing wise. If you have a cold, if you're congested, like you can rub it on your chest. Like you can make your own natural like Vicks vapor rub, but without all the added ingredients that you don't need that could be harmful putting on your skin. So you can make that. So it's good for that. I always put it in the shower with eucalyptus if we're sick. So that's one of the things that it's really good for. I'll probably touch on that a little bit more because as I remember things that are popping into my head. It's a really good bug repellent. So insect repellents, but also spiders. Really good for spiders. Yes. I I hate spiders. So if you don't like spiders and you know that they come in certain areas in your house, maybe you could put it on a cotton ball and put it in that area. Same thing for mice. So if mice are coming in and you can kind of figure out where they're coming in from, put that there. So I don't know if anybody watched or remembers, I think it was last year, the end of the year maybe, my live videos with me chasing mice that were all in my house. I put cotton balls of peppermint like everywhere. So it's like all underneath my base, like where my baseboards are and stuff, because I just can't. Like I literally wouldn't even. It was actually quite hilarious. If you can go back and search in my page and search mouse, you can probably find the video that I'm trying to get my 7-year-old to take the mouse and not me, because I didn't want to touch it. I know, Anna. I know you'd remember. So it's really good for that. It's really good for spiders, mice, and any kind of bugs, really. So I'm hoping that as the warm weather comes around, I'm going to put them in areas. I live in like a basement apartment sort of house. It's like a 2-family house, but we're in the lower half of it, and we get a lot of those like house centipedes. They're disgusting. And my older daughter, Brianna, like freaks out when those are there. Like one was in the shower, and I don't think she showered for 2 days because she was afraid that one was going to fall on her or something. So I'm hoping that those will get rid of those, because we get a ton of them, and they're disgusting, and they don't like to die. So they have like 8,000 legs. It's actually nightmarish. So anyway, so somebody asked me earlier, I think it was Joe, or a different Joe, not the Joe that was on here earlier, but for an upset stomach. Peppermint's really good for an upset stomach. If you take it internally, it helps with digestive issues, it helps with nausea, motion sickness, anything like that. So if you're prone to motion sickness, you could try taking that. Probably internally would be better. You can put it under your tongue and just take it like that, or if you don't like the taste of it, they have what's called veggie caps that you can get on Amazon or whatever, and they're empty like pills, and you put them in and then you just pop it on and you take the pill. So I do that with a lot of things that I don't like the taste of peppermint, so I take it that way because I don't like to put it under my tongue. So if I can avoid that, I will. You can use it to bug or something. You can use it to cool off if you put a couple drops down the back of your neck, like if you're really hot. So that's also a good way to reduce fever naturally, because it will like help cool off you know, the body overheating. So not that, you know, sometimes fevers aren't necessarily a bad thing, that's your body telling you of the way, you know, they're trying to kill the bacteria that's bad in your body that's doing whatever. So sometimes we try to ride it out, but sometimes it gets a little high, and I try to start using that. So could do that. Tension relief, it's really good for like your temples and rubbing it like on the side of your temples and the back of your neck. It's really good for tension relief, which that too is also good, really good for headaches. And Debbie, again, no medical claims, but it's really good for migraines. Peppermint and actually frankincense and peppermint together is really good for migraines. Peppermint is good for headaches, but I feel like if it's a migraine, like a true migraine, adding frankincense in there is a lot better for you to do that. But if it's just a tension headache or a stress headache or other kind of headaches, because some people call things migraines until they've actually ever had one, they don't actually know what one is. My husband does it all the time. So I don't know if it was really or just a really bad headache. So peppermint will definitely help with that. But if it's really bad, I would add frankincense with it. I did not know this. This is something I did not know that I found out today. You can add it to your shampoo or conditioner, and you can do, you can make like a scalp massager with it. But I didn't know this. It thickens and nourishes your hair too, if you like physically put it in there. So I'm going to be putting that into my shampoo and my conditioner probably, because my hair has, it's better than it was, but my hair has always been super thin. So I've always wanted thicker hair. So hopefully that will start that. But I just learned that today, Anna. That's what I learned today. So I really did not know how good it was for your hair. So I'm going to be doing that. It's an expectorant, so like I said earlier about the breathing thing, it helps break up phlegm. I know, oh, Christy, I know it's good for, I know definitely for headaches, but for like a true migraine, if you add frankincense in it, it's a lot more effective, a lot faster. But peppermint does work too. An expectorant, so it'll break up your phlegm if you have like a cold or anything going on there, or the sinus stuff, scratchy throat, cough, because it's like an anti-inflammatory almost, like a not anti-inflammatory, an anti-spasmatic. So it will like calm your chest down so that you're not, you know, your chest isn't spasming. You know what I mean? So that makes you cough. So it's really good for seasonal allergies. So I'm going to have a roller of that made. It's with a couple of other oils that I'll probably make on a live video at some point, because it's almost spring and those allergies are coming. Unless you live in Massachusetts and you still have all the snow. So no, it's coming though. So I'm going to make one of those because I get really bad seasonal allergies and I hate to take anything if I don't have to. So I do not want to take a daily allergy medication, and I was taking like Flonase for years and years and years, and it really did a damage to my nose cavity. So I'm all set with taking that, so I need to find something else, and I think that's going to be the answer. It's good for muscles. I'm sorry, yeah, muscle relief, like a little bit like minor aches and joint pains. Hey girl, hey. So like minor aches and joint pains, Debbie, for like things that you were talking about, like the Charlie horses. Actually, lavender is a lot better for that. If you probably mix the two, might do extra. But also deep blue is specifically for like muscle stuff, and that would probably be good. They make like an oil that you can make your own, either just rub it right on or put it in with a carrier oil, or they make like a lotion, like a rub. It's really good. Chris, go to work. It improves mental focus, so I probably would not diffuse that at night because you don't want to be mentally focused when you're trying to wind down for the night. I do not put that in my diffuser. Charlie horses. Lavender for Charlie horses, and is what because Debbie asked me earlier. Peppermint is supposed to be like for minor aches and joint pains, but all the research that I was doing pointed to lavender. But the company that I get my oils from makes a specific blend called Deep Blue, and that they have an oil, but that you can either rub right on directly, which is a little more potent, but you can mix it with like olive oil or fractionated coconut oil to make it just spread easier. Or they have like a thing, like a lotion bottle, like already made with it in there. People use it all the time, like after the gym. That's what they basically like market it for. So it's already got all the stuff, like there's like 4 or 5 different oils blended in there specifically for like those muscle aches. So I feel like that would probably be best for Charlie horses, but if lavender is supposed to be the next best one. So that was like everything I found, everything I looked up was pointed to lavender as like the one for it. So peppermint may help more mixed with it. I don't know. It didn't mention anything about peppermint, but peppermint is supposed to be for like minor aches and joint pains. So, but lavender was more for that. So I know, Anna, I love Deep Blue. I use it all the time ever since I used to go to the chiropractor, and she had this girl there that was like going to school for something. So she was doing free, like, I forget what she was. She wasn't a chiropractor. She like, I don't know what she was doing, but she was giving me like a shoulder and then like a massage or something. And she like screwed up my shoulder big time, like big time. And every once in a while it kind of like pops out and then it kind of hurts. So I use it on that. Because when it pops out, it really hurts. But anyway, okay, so it improves mental focus. We went over that. It's really good, freshens bad breath naturally. So you can just put a little bit in there. It's good for tooth pain too. Toothaches. Didn't know that. Didn't try it. Just what I read. So we went over motion sickness and something else that I did not know. It's supposed to be good for colic. So any of you mamas who got colicky babies, which like, why did I not know about this? 8 years ago, 7 years ago, when my child was colicky for months on end. And my husband would come home and I would be crying and she would be crying and I would be on the verge of a mental breakdown. Because he would get home at midnight, so it was fun alone. I'm sure there's a lot of single mamas that know that. If you know that struggle, you can drop that right down there. Even if you're not technically a single mom, like I'm not technically a single mom, but I am a single mom 5 days a week because he is not home. We work 2 different shifts. So if you know that, drop me an emoji. Let me know. All the single ladies. Oh, well, we're not single. So anyway, that's pretty much all I have for Peppermint. Does anyone have any questions? It's really good for a lot of things. Like I said, only if it's certified therapeutic grade can you take it internally. Do not ingest oils that are not. You have no idea what is in them. There is binders, there's fillers, there's synthetic ingredients, there's harmful ingredients. There's do not buy them off Amazon either. Buy them directly from whatever company you want to get them from, because you have no idea if they've been tampered with, adulterated, anything like that. They can pour out half the bottle and fill the rest of it with water and call it a day and sell it to you for the same price. So, and people do that. So it's unfortunate, but that's what happens. So I'm just trying to educate you on whatever you want to know. If you want to know where I get my oils from, just send me a message. I will give you that information. My link is right there, youroilchick.com. But I'd love to talk to you first so that we can see what exactly it is that you're looking for to enrich your life and help you with, and we'll find out what's the best thing for you so that you're not buying things you don't need. Peppermint's also great for bladder retention. Oh, really? Good to know. Good to know. Maybe I should start taking it every day. I don't know how you all do it that have more than one kid. Just putting that out there. All you ladies know what I'm talking about. All you ladies that had kids know what I'm talking about. We use it on the postpartum floor if people have issues starting to pee. Oh. So maybe it's not for that. It's for the other thing. For the other thing. So we'll just ignore what Janelle just said, right? Okay. Just pretend. If this found any value for you, please share my video, comment below, let me know that it actually helped somebody. I appreciate any shares, anything. I hope that it did give you some insight, did give you some information. I also have a group if you want to be in that. If you are not, just let me know. And I hope you all have a fabulous night. And if there's any other questions that after I jump off, feel free to comment and I will get back to you below. Have a good night, everybody. And happy weekend, happy Easter. And we'll catch up next week. If anybody has a specific oil they want me to go over next week, let me know. Any suggestions? I wanted to go over the 3 main oils first in the first couple of weeks that I did this. So lemon was the first week, lavender was last week, and peppermint was this week. Those are like the main trio that like you really should have in your house for. It's the best for so many things. So have a good night. Bye, everybody.